Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy, Chef532, or you can call me Brad, whatever you want to call me. Today we are going to do it's not no try not to laugh challenge. It's not an expensive gift challenge. It is now going to be a street food challenge, where I'm going to look at street foods and I'm going to try not to creep my pants. Basically, I'm going to give my own challenge. Obviously, it's not their challenge that the video that I'm watching is going to be. Their video is just a street food compilation. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed my last video as well. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the video if you did enjoy it, and obviously, again, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And I'm going to get right into this video, and I'll see you when I'm there. Hey YouTube, what we're going to be watching today is a top 10 best street foods around the world. Not going to lie, I haven't been to a lot of street food places, but I am very excited about this video. Let's get straight into this. I don't want to miss any seconds.
This, Lois, is my new food truck.
When visiting other countries, street food is one of the easiest and cheapest ways to get a taste of as many traditional food items as possible. For all you foodies out there, we've put together a list of the top 10 best street foods around the world.
Are you hungry? You want to get some food?
Jerk chicken in Jamaica.
The only jerk around here is the spicy marinade on this Jamaican chicken.
The next time you're in Jamaica, don't spend your entire vacation drinking your troubles away at your all-inclusive resort. Granted, that does sound amazing, but you'll be missing out on a fantastic cultural and culinary experience. On the streets of Jamaica, you'll find several jerk huts, that is, places where you can purchase their world-famous jerk chicken. This chicken gets its name from
chicken!
Jerking the chicken, essentially poking it with a sharp object.
Now put it down before you poke somebody's eye out.
Makes it extraordinarily flavorful. This flavor is further enhanced by a sweet and spicy marinade. This method of cooking is what gives jerk chicken the smoky taste that has people from all over the world swarming to get their hands on some.
I need it now.
Churros in Spain.
Who wants churros? I do.
Sure, churros are a street food staple, but the ones you can buy on the streets of America don't hold a candle to the ones you can get in Spain. If you've never had the pleasure of eating a churro before, this delicious Spanish dessert is a fried choux pastry. Think fried donut stick that is sprinkled with sugar. If for some reason you're still not convinced, they're typically served with melted chocolate, which can be drizzled over them or come on the side for dipping. Churros originated as a snack food, making it acceptable to eat them at any time of day.
Lady, you sold me.
The history of the churro is a bit of a mystery. Some say that they originated in China and were brought to Portugal, after which they arrived in Spain, where they gained their now iconic star shape. Others claim that it was created by Spanish shepherds who didn't have access to fresh pastries made at bakeries, but could easily make churros themselves. Either way, we're very happy that churros came to be, because there's no question that they're one of the best street foods in the world.
Mom, churros are good for you. They're ethnic.
Currywurst in Germany.
I don't know why they call it worst, it's the best.
If there's one food Germany is famous for, it's probably sausage. So it's no surprise that that's what the country is making this list for. Currywurst is prepared with pork sausages.
Pork sausage.
As you may have gathered from the name, there's quite a bit of curry involved in currywurst. So if that's not your thing, maybe skip this one. However, if you're a fan of curry, you'll probably love this dish, because the sausage is covered with both curry ketchup and curry powder. Depending on where you buy it, the sausage may be served whole or sliced into smaller pieces. Currywurst usually comes with a serving of fries, which we can all agree makes everything better. This street food was first created in 1949, and since then it has become hugely popular, with approximately 800 million currywursts being eaten in Germany each year.
That's
A lot.
Calzone in Italy.
Pizza is your grandfather's calzone.
This food item originated in Naples, which also happens to be the birthplace of everyone's favorite meal, the thin crust pizza. This fact is no coincidence, since calzones are, in theory, basically just folded over pizzas. However, the experiences of eating these two meals are different enough that they are not as interchangeable as they may seem.
We order calzones, cut them open, eat them like pizza.
The crust of a calzone is made with a salted bread dough, and the fillings vary from region to region. Inside, you'll typically find cheese, such as mozzarella, ricotta, parmesan, or a combination of all three. The calzones you buy from street vendors are significantly smaller than the ones you would get in a restaurant, making them much easier to eat as you go about your day. This is a pretty important criteria for street food to meet, especially if you're a tourist and have a busy schedule. This way, you can enjoy amazing food native to the country you're visiting without sacrificing any of your sightseeing time.
Oh, well, that's very convenient.
Baklava in Turkey.
Now all I like is baklava.
If you find yourself in Turkey, don't miss out on baklava. Find yourself a street vendor and give yourself the sugar rush of a lifetime. If you've never had a baklava before, you're in for a real treat here. Made of several fine layers of pastry and garnished with sweetener, usually syrup or honey, it makes for one of the most incredible desserts you will ever taste. This food item is an almost universal crowd pleaser. Very few people who taste it don't love it. Don't forget to explore the Turkish food scene beyond baklava, because there are many other unsung street foods that you'll probably end up loving. From desserts to snacks to full meals, there's so much to explore. So get out there and immerse yourself in culture, one food at a time.
You're gonna see the world and experience new cultures.
Gyros in Greece.
Gyro? Ooh.
Gyros can be found in food courts everywhere, but you don't know what you're missing until you've tried the real thing. And that's saying a lot, because the American gyro tastes pretty incredible. The word gyro refers to the way the meat is prepared. The meat, which is usually either lamb, chicken, or beef, is cooked on a vertical rotisserie. It's sliced directly off the rotisserie to be served when you place your order.
Rotisserie style.
It can be seasoned with pretty much every spice you can imagine, from garlic powder and oregano to cinnamon and cumin. The meat of your choosing is then wrapped in a delicious doughy pita and topped with tomato, onions, and lots of tzatziki sauce. Gyros make for a pretty filling meal, which is ideal when you're a tourist, as they'll keep you satisfied as you go about your busy day, or lazy day of lounging by the beach, whichever you prefer.
I suggest the latter.
Poutine in Canada.
Whip up a quick poutine, you're taking over Canada.
Nothing quite beats a hot poutine at 3 in the morning after a night out on Montreal's Saint Laurent Boulevard. While it can be found all over Canada, it's safe to say that the province of Quebec is the place to be if you're craving a poutine. There have been many variations of this Canadian dish. However, the fact of the matter is that the plain old original poutine will forever be the favorite. It's not often that you're no further than a stone's throw away from a greasy spoon where you can get your poutine fix for a reasonable price.
Who wants some poutine?
I do.
Okay.
Traditionally, poutine includes French fries, cheese curds, and a whole lot of gravy. There's a reason this greasy dish is the perfect way to end a night of drinking. However, it's also a favorite meal for sporting events, movies, and casual hangouts with friends. Like a lot of the entries on this list, poutine doesn't really make for a nutrient-dense, well-balanced meal, but eating street food is really about experiencing culture, trying new things, and bonding with others over food.
It gives you the chance to bond, relax, reconnect.
Arepas in Colombia.
I brought my world-famous arepas.
In Colombia, it's acceptable to enjoy arepas no matter the time of day. Made of maize dough, arepas are flat, round breads that can be served with a variety of different toppings, including meat, cheese, and avocado. It can be cut to form a sandwich or simply eaten with the accompaniments on top. This dish has a rich history, as it originated nearly 3,000 years ago in northern South America.
South America? South America.
An area that is today split into Colombia and Venezuela. Venezuela. The recipe and method of preparation has changed very little since its conception, making it one of the oldest native dishes in the country. As such, the arepa is considered an important piece of the Colombian heritage. In fact, there is actually a festival in its honor. From the months of August to December, each of 5 major Colombian cities takes a turn organizing its own celebration for what is called the Colombian Arepa Festival. When in Colombia, absolutely try to get your hands on this delectable food item. And if you're there when the festival is running, all the better. What better way to immerse yourself into a new culture?
Come on, babe, get on the bike. I've got a plane waiting for us.
Pommes frites in Belgium.
French fry is good, but pommes frites.
Even though it's what it sounds like, pommes frites are not fried apples, although that actually doesn't sound horrible. No, pommes frites are in fact French fries, but they're not just any French fries, they're fried twice. It makes sense that Belgium would be home to some of the world's best fries, as it may actually be their birthplace. That title is up for debate, as France would like to claim it for itself as well. Regardless, the Belgians have been making fries for a very long time, and they've gotten very good at it.
Practice makes perfect, Bobby.
To make the experience even more enjoyable, street vendors will offer you several options of condiments. There's the traditional ketchup and mayonnaise, but if you're feeling adventurous, you can dabble with some of the Belgian sauces provided. If you try a different sauce each time, it will always be a new experience. That way, you'll never get bored of pommes frites. Not that anyone has ever gotten tired of fries before, but you get the idea. Be warned, these fries are served fresh, so they're quite hot. It's an objective fact that fries taste better when they're hot and fresh, but just don't dig in with too much gusto or risk burning yourself. It's difficult to be patient, especially when it comes to fries, since waiting for them to cool down is wasting valuable time that could be spent, well, enjoying said fries. You may end up with a bit of a burned tongue, but it'll have been totally worth it.
No pain, no gain, right?
Hot dog in the United States.
Hot dogs are getting cold.
Hot dogs?
How could we go an entire video about street food without mentioning the American hot dog? Every movie or television show set in New York City will show one of the characters buying a hot dog from a street vendor at some go an entire video about street food without mentioning the American hot dog. Every movie or television show set in New York City will show one of the characters buying a hot dog from a street vendor at some point. It's inevitable. Hot dogs get a lot of hate, but if they're made right, they can make for a delicious meal.
Why is it so delicious?
It's really the toppings that make the hot dog. The options are endless. There's your classics, ketchup, mustard, and relish, but there's also cheese, chili, and cabbage. Regardless of your taste, pretty much everyone can find a garnish they enjoy. Hot dogs are the staple foods of county fairs and sporting events, but they also make for a convenient meal for anyone on the go. Hot dog vendors are especially prominent in big cities like Detroit, Chicago, and New York. Whether you're in the city for pleasure or business, you might find yourself in a hurry, and hot dogs are the perfect way to get a meal in while still having time to accomplish everything on your to-do list. Additionally, maybe it's because they bring back memories of barbecues, but there's something about hot dogs that elicits feelings of summertime. Celebrate the arrival of warm weather by rounding up a group of friends and going to enjoy some of this amazing street food. You can carry your food with you as you explore the city, or you can find a park bench and simply sit and talk. Either way, there's nothing better.
Best day of my life.
Stay right here and check out more of our great videos.
Check these guys out. Their link's going to be in the description. Check these guys out. Really cool videos right here. Top 10s basically. Amazing. Thank you so much for watching today, guys, and taking the time out of your day to watch this as well. Make sure that you go down and leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. Definitely going to be streaming soon, so make sure that you go and follow my stream down there. Yes, Chef532. It's all the same, but there's my social media. Check my last video out. If you did watch it, I tried my hardest, but I lost. I know, I'm sorry, I lost. But I did my best to not laugh, and it's hard, because they just sneak a really, really funny video in there that just gets you. There's just a couple of bad ones, maybe a few bad ones, and then boom, a funny one. Just just a really, really funny one comes up and then you've just lost. So, well, hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it and enjoyed Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really do appreciate it. That was a really, really, really hard video to watch when you've literally haven't eaten anything all day. I'm gonna go and eat something right now. See you, and I'm out. Peace.